Seniac. The Eden Project removed all pollution. Noise pollution? Well, yes. But actually, no. Seniac on the first episode. We're gonna pollute everything. Seniac now. Let's get rid of the pollution, guys. Seniac viewers. Eden. Like in Garden Eden? Seniac. Yes, but with more concrete. Seniac. Let's put the monument over here by the airport. Air traffic control. Alright. Looks like Seniac is trying to crash the planes. Build blimps. Build blimps. Build blimps. Build blimps between OilTown and the USA. Well, Mikhail, sneeze your ass so nicely. It's probably what we're going to be doing today. Guys! Welcome back to another episode of OilTown here in Cities Skylines, where last episode, I don't know if you know, guys, we built the Eden Project. It did remove a lot of the pollution. Granted, it didn't remove noise pollution, but that's okay because we kind of solved that issue by removing some of the commercial by the residential, which we'll get that back in at some point somewhere else and replace it with residential when we have more demand and growth for it. Now, today, what are we going to be doing? Well, here is the beautiful world right now, the beautiful world. We technically don't have any way to get the peeps from the USA to OilTown, because we do have two airports, but they're mainly used for out-of-region visitors and guests and stuff like that. And they don't really fly to and from. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our first method of public transport from the USA to OilTown, and it's going to be in the form of blimps. Yes, you did hear that right. It's I know. I know, guys. I know. It's quite a long distance for a blimp to fly, but this is OilTown, the USA. Stranger things have happened. But guys, if you've enjoyed OilTown and want to see more, then please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new in here, then please make sure you subscribe. But this is our Eden Project we got in last episode. It's quite a nice little cool location. Gets a couple of visitors. There's lots of concrete. There's the big spinny thing in there. And look at this. Trees on the building. Nice, nice. I did remove the commercial from these little gaps here, what was causing the noise pollution. I will replace them with residential, but we don't really have any demand for it just yet. And in terms of pollution, it's retreated into the centre of OilTown Corp. And that's beautiful because now it's not affecting anybody in the town. Noise, 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 noise. Right. So, we need to look at how we're going to get these blimps to and from them, because it's going to be kind of crazy. Right, let's take a look. Blimps, 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 blimps. Is this a blimp? Yay! The blimp, well, it's the blimp depot. We have a blimp stop. Now, can we make them fly from the depot, like as a part of a route? Placement depot for a blimp the depot automatically sends out vehicles and divides it between the lines. And this is going to be our blimp stop. Now, I want it to be kind of near the airport because they are technically like... I'm about to say they're like airplanes, like, because it's like a plane, but it's made of air, and then, but that's what airplanes are called. God damn it, Seniac. And we'll do the other one kind of over here, because it's near the airport, so you can get out of the region. It's near the tram stop, so you can kind of, you know, skedaddle. And you're also near the subway stop in the airport, too, so it's really good connection links. But I've just got to figure out a place to put it. Now, I could just, like, pull it somewhere random, but it kind of doesn't make sense. I would like it in a nice little spot, so why don't we create a nice little road that sticks out just so far. What's going on here with my tram line? Have I... No, it's back to... I'm going to say, have I messed it up by building a road? Place that in there. So it will come and fly at the front of the airport. It will land, people can get off, and they can go in their transport ways and links. Whatever they want to do. And to make it a little bit easier for people who may be walking across the bridge. Let's put the anarchy on. Boom. There we go. There's a little path connection. So if someone lives here, wants to get on a blimp or whatnot, I made it easier for you, boy. I made it so easy. We're going to need power. So what we'll do is we'll put a little car park down at the entrance there. Because there is car park spaces, so that kind of like integrates with it quite nice. And that's our first little stop in OilTown. So now we've got to do one in the USA. Where are you? You're over here, boy. You're over here. So, kind of the same thing. But with more stuffs. Okay, what we'll do here then is I'll bring a road straight across. And we'll go up to there. And up to there. Is that about right? Yeah, kind of. So, because eventually we're going to have to build like a car park around all these places. So until then, we've got the spot for a beautiful blimp stop here. Now, I'll place it on this side because it's kind of out of the way of the runways. And then we can build all the car parks around it, and it's quite cool. You ever been to an airport and you're parked in a car park and all the planes are flying over and the helicopters? Now you're going to see a blimp for the first time. It's good. Hopefully the blimps don't crash into this. I'm hoping they've got more sense than that. And then we need to put down the blimp depot, don't we? Which I'll place just here. There we go. On the edge of the highway. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, guys. So, oh, that... Okay, plane, are you okay? Is this plane... Guys, are you okay? We might have to see this pilot's license. Because he clearly can't fly a plane. I expected that to be for like one of, I think it's so close to the edge. But you expect that to be from one of the airports that I created. Look, is this plane going to land normal? So what was that dude's problem? I have no idea. Right, I got to do the blimp pathway. So this is where I can make sure that it doesn't crash. So if I bring it out to... Oh, what happened? Oh, there we go. So if I bring it out to there, it's kind of skipping this. And then this one, more of the same. Bring it out to there. Make it slightly go this way. There we go. There we go. Simple, easy, effective. Right, okay, and then we're just gonna go boom, boom for that connection there. And then we need to do blimp line. So to there, and then to here, and then back. It's as simple as that. Nice. So yeah, these do need some water. Do they have power? Yeah. No. They don't have enough power. Right, I did on the other one. Just place down some parking there. And then we have our first set of blimps. So we now might see more people using the buses to get over here, because now we have a solid connection to OilTown. Granted, it comes in the form of a blimp, and they can hold 35 people at a time. So I'll be quite interested to see how they go about using this. And I'll also be interested to see as well how many people are going to be waiting. So if I fast forward over here for a minute, and just wait for the blimps to fly over. Yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see how many people come and wait for the blimp. So, okay, we'll give it a few moments. Has it started flying yet? Yes. We're now setting sail across the ocean in a blimp. Hoping that, one, we don't run out of blimp power. Air. Oh my goodness me. Could you imagine this in real life? Going across the sea in a blimp? I don't know what the oh, there we go. There we go, boys. Is that dogs waiting? It's a freaking dog waiting. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Oh, this could be very juicy. I want to know what the longest blimp journey is in real life. Because this has got to be up there, right? This has to be. So we're going to see a lot more people using public transport now to get over here. Which is going to be cool. A lot of people are coming off the airport, aren't they? Oh, I say the airport, it's the subway stop a lot of people are using. It's making this place quite a little vibrant hub. Right, where's the blimp anyway? Right, it's only here. There's a second and third one. So what's it like? Oh no, we got more blimps coming. Right, there's a lot of people coming on these as well. 17 people on board of that one. Let me pause a second. Boom. Nice. Nice. Right, this is exciting. This is very exciting. So 21 people on board of that one already. Before it skedaddles. A lot of people are getting off the airport here, which is good. It's because we have that solid connection now, boys. That's all it's down to being. Right. Look at how many people are waiting here right now. We're going to need quite a few blimps to shift these people. That's kind of cool though, isn't it, man? It really is. Right. The first blimp has arrived. And it's going to go back with a full load. Right. Watch the small amount of people get on. And it only makes a tiny dent. And people are just arriving and arriving. And there's going to be so many people using this airport. Well, it's not the airport. It's the subway stop they're using. Because they're coming out in like thousands. But that's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. Got a couple of people waiting over here. That's just so good. It's so exciting, isn't it? It's really, really cool. Right, anyway. Let's get some more stuff done in the USA then. So, we still have that industry demand. So, let's drop down some more dirty industry. Somebody did mention about doing an IT cluster in the USA. 100% gonna do that. 100%, boy. Alright, let's fill this little area up. Does it have water? Yes, it all has water. So that'll take care of that industry demand and obviously give us more jobs. Oh, that plane pilot dude. Oh dear God. And that's only because the airport is so close to the region boundary. That's why it's like that. There is so many people here right now. Do I need more blimps? It's not that I need more blimps. It's also that I probably could do with some more different types. I could do with a passenger line connection, couldn't I? A ferry line. That would be beneficial as well. But there are so many people on board. This is so cool. So we'll give it time because you don't know if it will die down in the future. But holy moly! Right, we've seen people. Yeah, getting off the bus. Oh, them buses are coming full right now, aren't they? Hold on. Yeah, it's got like 25 people on board. Yeah, that bus line is starting to, like, you know, be quite viable. Before, nobody wanted to go on it. Now we have that connection. Everybody wants to go on it, boys. Which is good. Good for us. So that little bit of industrial is now growing. And I did say originally I wanted to do another highway connection. Because we had this one over here. I'm trying to get highway connections away from the center. So we've got that one over there at the back. If I did one here that connected to there, then it's kind of away from the main areas. So they're more likely to come off there than use this big roundabout. Because it's kind of, not, I won't say at full capacity now. But it definitely could be if I keep building without other lines. Because if I wanted someone to come on, like, say if someone's coming down here, they'll quite easily choose to come off here and then go in. If that makes sense. Same for someone here, I might do that. So I've had one up here. It's not direct to here, because obviously I want to try and keep the traffic to a minimum. But it's not too, it's a little bit more out the way than normal, but it's not too out the way that, you know, they see this one as the quicker one. So I might create a few on, I probably won't do the full junction, we'll see how we go. But yeah. Alright, here's the second blimp then. It's gonna now drop out a load of peeps. So which side do they get off? There we go. They're all now walking out with their dogs. And off they skedaddle. Success. Right, anyway. We'll leave that to do its thing for a little while. And let's create something here. So, I was thinking, right, do I try and replicate this? as cool as this is? Or do we create something a little bit different? Now, I could replicate that because it was quite a nice little junction. It did its thing. It kind of works. But it's on a slight little bend, so it'll be a little bit different than normal. But we could definitely get it to work. Right. So let me see how I did this then. So it came up and they both went round to the left. Okay. They both went round to the left. So if I came up here, then they would both go round to the left there. We'll use this section here as the spiral. Okay, right. And then they're the simple left and rights in a way. So if we get set up then, we'll do the under the highway bit turn to there. And then from that point there, we can do everything else. So on the floor, if let's create the 4-lane highway, and let's do it here. So if I bring this up by, what? I keep pressing the wrong. I keep clicking the opposite, the right one. So if I bring it up to there, that kind of then gives me. Does it split into a 2? It kind of does. So let's just forget that for now. Oh, hang on. This is what's going to annoy me now, right? The right side goes up, the left side goes down. Okay, I need to get the right stuff set up. So if I start here, and push to there, and if I went there to push to here, that becomes our areas. And then if I go, if I do a 6x6, oh, it's not going to work because the amount of stuff bending. Okay, if I do a 5, that's a 4. Right, I'm going to have to take some stuff off here. So road guidelines I want off. There we go. And if I do a, would it be a 7x7 on this one? Yeah, put the road guide back on. Just so they run kind of semi-parallel to one another. And then we'll do 7, 7. Yeah, we'll just do this one first then. So this was a 5x5, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, so they bend round to there. So it's a little bit more wider. A little bit more close-knit than the previous one. We just now need to elevate this into the air. So let me first flip this road round. Because obviously that will go that way. And let me select all of that. Oh, wrong button. There we go, that. And then we want to elevate to the same level as the highway there. But we then want to make sure that we upgrade it to be above, right? I'll get rid of you. Yes. Like that. If we do the same there and there, then we can do the angles right. So if then we selected boom, 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 that, and then we do the angle from there to there, we get a better system. So it might be that I have to upgrade that instead. And then we get a gradual ramp up and ramp down for those, which pretty much works. Right, so now then, we got to do the painstaking task of getting this the way we want it. So if I first come down by 5 and then I do a 5, that bends that way. Come down and do a 5 by 5 and that bends that way, and then we can hook these guys up. Alright, flip that round. There we go. Again, flip it round. So that's actually quite a nice little turn. Now, see if I can get something very similar to this. So if that kind of bent in there, it's not that intrusive. It's actually quite nice. So all I would want to do then is maybe... Oh, hang on, wrong button. Maybe push that down a bit so I could probably... put that center. There we go, bow it out a little bit. And that's that one there side done, which actually is kind of nice, doesn't it? It actually does. Now, somehow we've got to try and replicate on this side. So all that would do here would split and then go up on both sides. But it becomes quite a pain because this one will be quite nice and going up there. But this one's going to be so short and stubby. So we're going to have to try our best here. Because this one was semi-straight. You could almost like mirror image it. But this one you're not going to get away with that. So what we'll do then is... Right, we'll do it on the ground and then we'll ramp it up. So let's say we had... say... Right, okay, let me go... Where's that line? Right here. Alright, if I went... Oh, I want to go here though, more than anything. A 3x3. Do you reckon that's too short? Too stubby? Because then what I could do is I can make this here be the same level as that. And then just upgrade those there. And then we ramp it up instead. Yeah, that looks a tiny bit better. Only a tiny bit. And then we want somewhere that looks like it would work. Just flip that round. So now we've got that, I can then redo that slope. And then it won't be as harsh. So if I go from there to there. There we go. That's better. That's better. So now we connect into a 2-laner, and then we got to do the same over here. But this one's a little bit different, like I said, because we bend in a different way. So that will can kind of come up to here. Now I picked that spot there. So let me actually delete this again. That's a 5x7. Yeah, we'll go with that instead. So that's obviously going this way. And then we make this one. Well, first, go up to this height. Secondly, we bridge it up like that. I'm just going to get the angle kind of nice. There we go. There we go. See, that is kind of cool, doesn't it? And then we select all this. Up to there and there. We angle this to there and there. Get something a little bit more natural. I might have to... nah. Get that like that, and that's all good. Oh, man. I'm liking these interchanges. I do like them. But they get a little bit crazy, don't they? Right, let's bring this back down to earth. And then if I try and go like this. Go like that on that one, but then flip it around. We then should be able to connect them all up. So this is going to take a lot of the move it tool right now. But it actually looks kind of okay, like from the get-go, without the small little tweaks that we're going to have to make. Gonna bring that in a bit more. Bow that out a bit. See what I mean? It kind of looks good already, doesn't it? All we got to do is just make sure that we do some of the lane management. Alright, baddies that a bit as well. So let's try some of that then. So they're already starting to use it, which is great. So make sure that we are telling them what lanes to be in. So the fact that they're already using it shows that it's beneficial before we even get stuff built over here. That's crazy, isn't it? So when we do eventually get stuff built over here, we got our very own dedicated interchange. So that goes that way. That goes that way. And we'll leave it as that. Right. Not bad, not bad. So any other issues we'll kind of address as they appear and as they, you know, approach us. But that's pretty good, isn't it? That's not bad for a quick little, you know, couple of minutes work on. Right, you know, doing too much. Nice. So yeah, when we do build this whole area, it's got its own dedicated section, so it doesn't have to turn off there or there and drive through. It's pretty sweet, mate. It's pretty solid. Right, do you think we should check out the the blimps at this point? How are we doing over here then? So we've still got that small little crowd, which is not too bad. That's because the most of the residents are over here. Oh my god, there is so many. There is. Oh my god, there's even more coming. Right, do you think I should get more blimps on the line? I think so. I think we kind of need that. So I don't know where I'm going right now. Public transport, please. No, that's not the button. Where's public transport button? There it is. Oh, lines overview. Can we not see the blimps one? Oh, blimp line. There we go. Can you not select it? Oh no, it will be in the planes, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm so dumb. Right. Okay. So let's view the line. We have 6. Let's up this to 40. No, let's up it to 16. So I'm adding 10 additional blimps on. Might seem a little bit crazy, but we do have like 1,800 people waiting at this one stop. And they'll eventually spread themselves out as time goes on. Because that's what the other ones have done. Like, there's none on the way back right now. There's one just there. So it's quite a distance. Well, there's one just there as well. But they will spread themselves out naturally as time goes on. But that's crazy, the amount of people on the blimps, man. It really is. There's a few more vehicles over here using this. Nice. It's a sweet little interchange and doesn't interrupt the flow of the highway. I like it. I like it. I also like how... Get rid of that there. It just cuts through the downtown area. I just really like this, man. I'm liking how I'm building the USA. But, yeah, it's going good. It's going good. We can start to see a lot more traffic over here right now as we start to build more and more of this up. So we might have to do some offices in this kind of area. This is probably where our IT cluster will be. It looks like that's where we could do with it. But gotta keep an eye on the traffic, boys. Gotta keep an eye on this traffic. Because if it gets a little bit too much again, we're gonna have to create some more interchanges here, there, and everywhere. If you know what I mean. So we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it, guys. But maybe we can integrate something coming on and off here. I don't know. But it's okay at the moment. If we have to do anything else, I have to put industry somewhere else. But we can definitely come up with something. Right, so is there still more blimps coming out? Or is that the... No, there's still more blimps coming out. How many people got over here then? Does it not pick up the full load of people? Right, they get on. Go nuts, donuts. 249. It's crazy, man. It is kind of crazy. Here comes another blimp in. Oh, is that 2 blimps landing at once? There's some violations there, isn't there? Do we make... I can't remember if we made money off public transport or if we set it free. I think we set it all free, didn't we? Oh no, okay, apparently we didn't. So the planes then, apparently we don't make that much money. We're spending like 25,000 a week. We don't make that much. It's the subway that we make a profit on. and maybe the trams pushing it here and there. That's kind of cool, man. Still more blimps coming in. Are they going to land together? Why did they? That's weird how they both land together. But I'm hoping it sucks up all these people right now. Almost. And there's still like loads more people coming. They're all coming from the bus stop. Like there's 2 buses now approaching. Now just dump a load of people off. Look at that. Look at that. And this one dumps a load of people off as well. Look at that. We got planes coming from the ground. It's glorious, man. It's absolutely glorious. Who would have thought we have a blimp traffic jam? Nobody. Nobody would have thought that. But off they go. It's magical, boys. We have blimps back and forth. I mean, we got to do something to put a dent in all this crowd. But, oh, dear God. There's death everywhere. What's the reason now? There's no reason why people should be dying as much. It's just a death wave, right? Guys, it's just a death wave, right? Let's pretend we didn't see this. So, my dear God. Right. So many ferries are still approaching. They got loads of people still on board. It must have been, because now we got a load of people moving back in. So something happened that no one's telling us about. So what other ways would we bring passengers in to OilTown from the USA and vice versa? I think the next one would be ferries. 100% would be ferries we have to kind of look at. And seeing as we're now building industry over there, we can kind of get rid of the industry over here and replace it with some ferry lines and stuff like that. We'll see how things go. We'll just kind of ultimately see how things go. But I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.